Opening introduction, tell us about yourself. Why are you running for office? What talents do you bring to the office? My name is Andrew Manno, and I'm running for the Board of Trustees for the College of DuPage. A trustee sitting on the Board of Trustees needs to have a clear vision for COD and be able to critically analyze any issue brought to the board's attention. I have that vision, and I've spent my entire career in a field built around critically analyzing issues while representing the interests of a client. I firmly believe that education is the silver bullet to solving today's problems and creating a more fair, responsible, and productive society. I moved to Aurora just over 2 years ago with my fiance Megan to begin a life together. We moved to this district because we love this community and want to ensure that our education system is one that we can be proud of. I grew up in the south suburbs of Chicago and graduated from Bremen High School, and then went on to graduate from Illinois State University with a double major in political science and English studies. While at ISU, I saw firsthand how institutions of higher learning operated and the importance of shared governance. After graduation, I went on to the John Marshall Law School and obtained my law degree. I volunteer my time teaching law students of John Marshall Law School trial skills and techniques. My legal background makes me uniquely qualified for this role to think critically and navigate us through the ongoing uncertainty surrounding the pending lawsuits against COD. I'm running to continue to build on what the clean slate ticket started just 6 years ago. A COD that is accountable, transparent, and a place of opportunity for all students with the common goal of achieving student success. We need to build upon the Pathways program and identify the goals and end outcomes for each student, rather than a one-size-fits-all approach. COD needs to be what each individual student needs it to be for them. I hope I can count on your support, and I appreciate your vote on April 6th. The next question is, how can you, if elected, and the Board of Trustees better meet the needs of the community? To better meet the needs of the community needs to be more included on the goals that are set and the decisions that are made at COD. To put it simply, we need to put the community back in community college. The community has the greatest stake in the success or downfall of COD. If COD declines, this could lead to decreased home values and an increase in property taxes. If COD succeeds, that means an increase in your home values and a decrease in your property tax burden. To ensure this success, the board needs to open its doors to the community and open their minds to receive feedback from the community, while working with community leaders, such as small business owners, to open that dialogue and find ways to help bridge the gap from the classroom to career for students. If you want your community safer, more productive, and more responsible, it starts with education right at COD. The next question is, what do you see as the top 2 to 3 budget priorities? How has COVID impacted these priorities? The first priority must be increasing revenue, not by increasing property taxes or tuition, but by getting our enrollment and retention numbers up. COVID has affected enrollment numbers all across the country. Students are struggling financially and need to make the tough decision between getting a job now and pursuing higher education. But as we move past this pandemic, we need a board that can refocus and have a clear message that affordable, high-quality education is not out of reach for them, and they don't have to make that tough decision. They can do both at COD. Next, whoever is elected will be facing contract negotiations with the faculty. The faculty are the heart and soul of any educational institution, and more important than the brick and mortar of any building that can be put up. COVID has shown us that teachers are what are essential to the educational process, not the structures in which they teach. A board member needs to have this in mind, but not be a blank check and sign away the stability and future of a student's success. The next question is, to the extent additional revenue is needed, would you be more prone to vote to raise property taxes or student tuition and fees? As it currently stands, COD's budget remains healthy and controlled. However, it is very easy, as we've seen in the past, for finances to get out of hand, and I am determined that to make the budget stable and that ensuring that the taxpayers are not burdened any more than they currently are. In my view, additional revenue is needed. And if it comes down to voting on property taxes or raising student tuition and fees, we've done something terribly wrong. I choose to focus on the growth of COD rather than raising taxes and tuition. An increase in enrollment and retention of the student body means an increase in income to COD and hopefully a decrease in your property taxes, not an increase. Raises in taxes or student tuition and fees should be a last resort, and during my term, they will never be an option because I am putting my faith in the community and the students at COD. Closing statement. The education of a student is not a one person or one group decision-making process. It truly takes a community, and I'm running to put the community back in community college. As a member of the community, I felt it was my responsibility to do all I could to ensure COD's success. As someone who graduated from a public high school, took classes at a public community college, and graduated from a 4-year public institution, I take pride in our public education system. However, I know the system is not perfect. Every student did not walk away with the same experience that I had. Every student did not walk away from the school with the same pride I had or the same opportunities. I want COD to be that experience for students, to have students leave with that pride. If elected, I will be able to critically look at the issues facing the board and bring a fresh perspective and voice for the community. I will work tirelessly to ensure greater accountability and transparency at COD and bring more opportunity for its students. I appreciate your time and hope for your vote on April 6th.